Hi again everyone, welcome back to Matt's Tips. I'm Matt from First National Real Estate, and this week we're going to talk about what you should look for when you're hiring a salesperson. You may be expecting me to put my hand up and say, you're looking at the right person to sell your property, but I may not be. So here's the 6 things to look out for when hiring. Number 1, marketing knowledge. Number 2, market knowledge. Number 3, realistic. Number 4, connection. Number 5, presentation. And number 6, energy. First, marketing knowledge. Make sure they know who they're going to be marketing the property to. Is it going to be first home buyers? Is it going to be people downsizing, upsizing, just relocating? What exactly are they going to put the spin on it to make sure that they attract the correct market? Now, marketing knowledge is also how your property is being marketed. So that's with a price or without a price. Things like inquiries over or deadline treaty or auction. Auction may not be the best option for you and your property. And did you also know that most salespeople get an extra 5% commission from the split when they take the property to auction? They probably didn't tell you that in the listing presentation. Second is market knowledge. Make sure that the salesperson knows what's been going on in the market, what's currently happening, and has a little bit of an idea of what's happening in the future. Now I say a little bit of what's happening in the future because none of us have a crystal ball, so none of us know exactly what's going to be happening in the future. Otherwise you'd see all of the real estate agents out there buying houses at the same time and selling them all at the same time. And thirdly, make sure that they're being realistic. Enthusiasm and energy, as I'll talk about a little bit later on, are great, but make sure that they're not overinflating the price of your property just to get you to sign on the dotted line. We see it all too often, that somebody overprices when they're doing a listing presentation, and then the price just slowly gets knocked down and knocked down and knocked down, and you suddenly are $70,000 less than where you thought that you were at the beginning. And speaking of price, make sure that their appraisal is accurate. Make sure that they go through and explain why they've picked the properties that they have. And they should really be going in depth with between 3 and 5 properties. If they just give you a massive printout of say 50 properties, they're not really comparable and they should be narrowing it down a lot more. They can include those, but make sure that they're specific with a few of them. And when we're looking deep into the properties, we should be able to give you a pretty accurate range of where we feel that it will sell. Bear in mind, this should be about 10%. Number 4, make sure that you have a connection with the salesperson. You're going to be working quite closely together with this. It's not all up to the salesperson to make sure that the property sells. It is a partnership. They can't come in and get the property all ready for market and do all of the cleaning and do all of the staging and race in before the open home and get it all tidy. It is very much a partnership, so you do have to work together, so make sure you like them. Number 5, presentation. Make sure it doesn't look like the salesperson's just rolled out of bed or they can't really be bothered. Make sure that they're prepared, they have all of the facts and figures, they have all of the data available. And number 6, as I said earlier, energy and enthusiasm. Make sure that the person is passionate about selling your property. Just because they've been in the industry for 30 years doesn't mean that they've got that drive, that energy, that enthusiasm to do really well in the sale. They may just be sitting back a little bit. So that's about it for this week. I'm sorry that this video is a little bit longer. I'm Matt from First National Real Estate, and you have a fantastic day.